So today I'm going to be showing you a video that I made for some postpartum clients of mine. Their baby's getting a little older and they wanted to know how to sign with him so that they could support his verbal development and his communication with them. I've found in my family that signing makes things a lot easier and makes me feel really connected to my son. So 10 signs and 1 bonus, and then I'll teach you a few things that I wish I had known before getting started with ASL. Okay, we'll start with mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy. If you want to make this grandma and grandpa, you would take it away from the face. Grandma, grandpa. Next is sit. You're going to take your 2 fingers on each hand and put one on top of the other. Sit. Sit. After that, we're going to do water. You're going to take your W in your dominant hand. Water. Water. After that is bath. I'm going to move my hair so you can see better. So we're taking a fist on either hand with the thumb facing up, and we're going to do bath. Bath. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Our next one is milk. 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 I love the next sign because it can be used in a lot of different contexts. So, all done, or finished. It's a dismissive sign, so you kind of flick it away. Finished. So you could ask when they're eating, you could say, "Are you finished?" Or you could tell them at the end of a diaper change, "Finished, finished, all done." Eat or food. Take your dominant hand. Eat, eat. The next one is something that we've changed a little bit in our household. So the sign for diaper is taking your 2 hands and you're going to pinch together down at your hips. Diaper, diaper. In our house, this didn't work for us because our changing table is so high. And if we did diaper up above it, it kind of looks like you're saying no twice. This is the sign for no. So instead of saying no up here, we changed diaper to a kind of a windshield wiper movement. So it's okay to adjust things in baby sign to meet the needs of your family. Just make sure you know which ones are your family's signs and which ones are truly ASL. Ready. Ready. So you're going to take the R in your dominant hand and shake it for ready. I also recently saw this with 2 hands. Ready. Ready. One thing to keep in mind with ASL is that your face is really important for grammar. So if you're asking a question, you want to raise your eyebrows for the duration of the question. So if you're asking, "Do you want to eat?" In English, our voice goes up at the end. In ASL, your eyebrows go up the whole time. So, "Do you want to eat?" as opposed to, "We're going to eat. This is your food." Your eyebrows would stay neutral. And our bonus sign is, "I love you." So you're going to take your dominant hand and put your 2 middle fingers down, and then you kind of shake it. I love you. The first thing that I wish I had known when starting to sign with my babies is that there's no such thing as too early. So because I already knew a lot of signs from my oldest son, I started signing with my younger son from birth out of habit. And I'm starting to see around 5 months now that he understands that I'm communicating to him. And sometimes he'll kind of respond if I ask him if he wants me to pick him up, or if I ask him if he wants milk. He knows I'm saying something. And so let's give babies credit for understanding a lot more than they can verbalize, obviously. Another thing I wish I had known before we started is that learning sign does not delay verbal language skills. I would venture a guess that it actually bolsters and improves a child's ability to learn spoken language. One of the things that we do in our family is called sports casting, It's a parenting choice where we narrate our day and what is going to happen to our child. So I might be talking to my son and say, we're gonna go to the changing table now and change your diaper. And so from that verbal cue, if I can add a sign cue as well, then I'm giving my son information both auditorily and visually. He has a better chance of understanding what I'm saying, and therefore his world is more predictable and his life feels calmer and safer. The last thing I want you to know about signing with your baby is just to remember that sign language, ASL, is not a direct translation for English. So yes, when we're doing baby sign, milk is milk and eating is eating, but this also means food. So just understand that ASL is a visual language. It has different grammar when you start getting into sentence structure. So start with baby sign. It's a fabulous place to start. It was my on-ramp to ASL. Just know that it's a language of its own and deserves its own respect. It's not just a visual form of English. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments below which sign you think you're going to use first with your baby. Also, if there's a sign that I didn't put in this video, let me know what you use at home with your kids. Subscribe if you want more content about connecting with your babies and enjoying your motherhood.